All right.
IED is our beginning engineering class.
I took IED my freshman year, and it was a really cool class.
You just learn the basics of how to design things.
The engineering process and how you can solve problems using engineering and math and science and how it all works together.
Helped me able to build and have your own little creativity to it.
I liked IED a lot. I enjoyed how open-ended it was usually.
IED was a very fun class. You got to work with Inventor,
Which is a really really cool AutoCAD.
which is a very great thing, software to work with. You get to make stuff.
POE is our principles of engineering class.
Like just a next level up. You know, if you want to really show off your stuff, you want to go in POE.
In it, you learn the basics of robotics and structural engineering, which kind of gives you an idea on where you want to go for further engineering classes.
It's very student-oriented. It's more up to the students to, you know, engage in activities and work together to complete tasks like building towers or robots or anything like that.
Really fun class. We learned about statics, and in our second semester we learned how to use the VEX robot equipment to build autonomous vehicles, and we programmed the vehicles to run these courses at the start of a button.
And I'm currently as a senior in aerospace engineering, and that is the coolest class here.
In aerospace, we deal with anything that goes up into the air and flies around. That can go from lighter than air flight, like hot air balloons, to fixed wing flight, to rotary flight, like helicopters.
Aerospace engineering is probably hands down my favorite so far. We've got to learn how to fly an airplane.
Courses of flight and different control surfaces, and it's a really neat class.
And we also do our Aether project, where we send a payload up into near space, which will be around 80 to 100,000 feet.
In our civil engineering and architecture class, we learned how to sketch, and we all had our own sketchbooks.
Civil, you get to work in Revit and make actual houses like actual real people do, you know, out in the real world.
Digital engineering, we start off with basic circuit knowledge, learning different components, just doing problem solving, wiring, integrated chips.
Once I go into college, I'll definitely be getting an engineering degree.
Everywhere needs engineers of all the different types.
Probably leaning more towards mechanical.
You know, you got electrical engineers to chemical engineers, petroleum engineers. There's an engineer for every job.
If you're unsure of what you want to do outside of high school, I would highly recommend taking an engineering class.
The whole department is absolutely fantastic.
If you're looking for an in-depth view on how systems and engineering principles work in the real world, it's definitely a series of courses that you would be interested in.
They are really, really fun.
I mean, even if engineering's not really your thing, I think you should really try it out because it's really fun.
Do it. Take all of our engineering classes.
I would advise you, if you're unsure about what you want to do, try it out. It's really cool.
I mean, I've enjoyed my time here, and I've enjoyed getting to know the people that you kind of surround yourself with, because you kind of think alike.
I like it because it gives a sense of interaction and connection with the world.
And as a whole, they all kind of combine together to, like, you take the first engineering class and it leads into the next one. And if you do decide to take IED, I think you'll end up wanting to take POE and then aerospace engineering after that.